Some people refer to this as Northampton's living room.
If Joe's Cafe Spaghetti and Pizza House is Northampton's living room,
People come in, they just feel comfortable, they think they can grab the remote and put what they want on TV.
then Megan Sullivan is the friendly neighbor inviting you in for a meal and a beer.
Everybody knows Meg in town. She does a great job. The kitchen crew does a great job. It's just a place you want to keep coming back to.
Sullivan has been running this Paradise East staple for more than a decade. But the Joe's Pizza story starts almost a century ago.
We've been operating out of this location since 1938. Joe and Camilla Biondi were the original owners. This was the old Italian neighborhood in town. About 1955, a set of brothers, Joe and Tony Caruso, took over until the mid-70s when my dad and Jerry bought it.
After graduating from Amherst College, Sullivan worked at the restaurant alongside her dad, Jack, and his business partner, Jerry Rainville. When the duo retired in 2011, she took over.
Megan's been a wonderful boss. She's done a wonderful job with the staff, with the menu, with adding on new things.
Amy Earle would know.
Born and bred here, never gonna leave.
She's been a server at Joe's Pizza for 25 years. It runs in her family. Her great uncles and her mom worked here as well.
My mom was a waitress here for 30 years. I was lucky to train under her and work with her for 2 years before she retired.
You can feel the history in these walls, covered with murals and college pennants.
These college pennants are really special because you see these kids come in as young children in high chairs, and then all of a sudden they're a young adult heading off to college, and they enthusiastically bring their pennant in and ask us to hang it, and so it's a way to commemorate just all of our long-standing customers.
And what about the murals, which seem like an unusual choice for a place that started off serving spaghetti?
The owners, Joe and Tony Caruso, they had family in Argentina. They were enamored by the Argentinian gaucho culture. They commissioned a local artist, James Waldron, to do these murals. And the story goes, he actually did all these in exchange for martinis in lieu of currency.
Like the sign outside says, Joe's Pizza is still serving spaghetti and thin crust pizza. Sullivan also updates the menu with options including these Spanish-style mussels and seasonal specials. Customers and staff alike say the people are what makes Joe's Pizza so special.
When you walk in the door, you just feel the love. You really feel the love. It's all around you.
You can always count on it, the prices stay the same, and it's just a great place. It's your Cheers of Northampton.
The fabric of Northampton is made up of many threads. One of the most visible, Smith College, which opened in 1875 to 14 young women. Today, the renowned Women's College has more than 2,000 undergraduates and is one of the city's largest employers. At Smith's Botanic Garden, a glimpse at one of the city's other sources of inspiration, the natural world.
The Botanic Garden was established in 1895, so we're coming up on 130 years. And the original use of this greenhouse was actually for the production of plants on the landscape.
During a tour of Lyman Conservatory, Botanic Garden Director Tim Johnson provided a sneak peek at preparations for one of the garden's biggest events, its Spring Bulb Show.
We're growing over 8,000 bulbs this year for the show. This bulb show has really grown out of a horticultural tradition of students learning how to force bulbs.
Johnson says students from a range of fields learn from the thousands of plants in these greenhouses.
We work with anthropology and computer sciences and mathematics and Portuguese, and we get to do these really exciting exhibits and share them with the public, who then get a lens into how we're thinking about botany and the plant world broadly.
What Johnson referred to as a chocolate tree offers gardeners and students a chance to try making the sweet treat.
We're trying to use this collection maybe less as museum pieces and actually put them to work.
Johnson hopes this collection will inspire visitors to see the entire world differently.
We have no problem telling rabbits from bears, but we actually have a hard time, perhaps as a species, differentiating plants.
And there's actually a name of that challenge that people have of differentiating plants. It's called a plant blindness.
Yeah, I never knew that. And Tim Johnson, though, says once you begin to see the plants, it's actually kind of hard to stop. You begin seeing all of them, being able to identify them. The Spring Bulb Show starts in the first Saturday in March, and Lyman Conservatory, just FYI, open year-round, free and open to the public.
That's gorgeous. All right. Up next, history on the move.